Why is Latin still used today? Latin acts as a code that allows scientists from different countries to communicate precisely without confusion. It is used primarily for three reasons: stability, universality, and history. Here is a breakdown of why this dead language is still vital to modern science. 1. Stability. The dead language advantage. The biggest advantage of Latin is exactly what you mentioned. It is a dead language. Because no community speaks it as a native tongue, it does not evolve. No semantic drift. In living languages, like English, words change meaning. Example, cool or awful. Latin words are frozen in time. Precision. When a scientist uses a Latin term, it means the exact same thing today as it did 300 years ago. This reduces ambiguity in fields like medicine and biology, where precision is life or death. 2. Universality and neutrality. Latin serves as a neutral ground that doesn't favor any specific modern nation. A shared standard. If a Japanese scientist, a Brazilian scientist, and a German scientist are discussing a specific animal, they might all have different local names for it. But if they use the Latin scientific name, for example, Canis lupus, they instantly know they are talking about the same gray wolf. Binomial nomenclature. This is the naming system invented by Carl Linnaeus in the 1700s. Genus plus species, like Homo sapiens. It created a standardized filing system for all life on Earth that we still use today. 3. Historical momentum. For over 1,000 years, roughly 500 AD to 1700 AD, Latin was the lingua franca, common language of all educated people in Europe. The foundation. Newton wrote his Principia in Latin. Linnaeus wrote his Taxonomy in Latin. Legacy. Because the foundations of modern science were laid in Latin, the terminology stuck. Anatomy, law, and taxonomy are so deeply rooted in Latin that changing them now would cause massive confusion. Where you will see Latin in papers today. You won't find full sentences in Latin, but you will see it functioning as a utility tool in these specific ways. A. Abbreviations, the shortcuts. These save space and provide precise logical connectors that work in any language context. Et al., et alia, means and others, used when there are too many authors to list. Example, Smith, et al., found that in vitro and in vivo means in glass and in the living, distinguishes between test tube experiments and animal and human trials. In situ means in its original place. Example, examining a tumor without removing it. A priori means from the earlier, reasoning based on theory rather than observation. I.e. means that is, clarifies a statement. E.g. means for the sake of example. B. Naming, taxonomy, and anatomy. Species names. Tyrannosaurus rex means tyrant lizard king. Body parts. Gluteus maximus means the largest muscle in the buttocks. Vena cava means hollow vein. Hic est finis huius nunti